Welcome back, guys. We're on the new Red Bull Ring track on Gran Turismo Sport. We're just having a little race around it just to bed ourselves in with the track. Bidster's on pole from TY. Off we go. Bidster, good start. TY not so good. Everyone else close, and there's only 6 of us because this was just after one of the races, so a few people had to depart, and we just decided to stay for another race as everyone else through the first corner. Everyone in a different car this time, so it's going to be a good little mix of stuff. So there's Neil Farmack in the Lexus, TY BMW, Jamo Aston Martin, King Domingo Mercedes AMG, and Seek in the back in the McLaren. Jamo at the inside of Neil. Oh, contact as we go through. TY. Oh, TY spins around on power, and then Domingo starts pirouetting. There's no boost on in this one. It's all been turned off. TY waits to be sportsmanlike. So well done. Bidster meanwhile pulling away with it. There he goes. The Porsche that he ran at Bathurst. Second is Neil, and Neil goes off onto the gravel. Seat 1 goes from the back to second. So Seek up to second. Neil under pressure now from Jamo as we go around the long left-hander, and then it goes down the hill into another left at the bottom. TY at the back struggling with the BMW to try and find the grip out of this corner. Neil gets a good run. Looks good on Gran Turismo this circuit. Graphics as good as ever. Neil has a look up the inside of Seek into the second to last corner, but no, doesn't get it done. Jamo waiting in the wings for any mistakes in the Aston Martin. As we go around the last corner, Bidster's pulling away with this. Bidster's got dialed in. Bidster's right ahead. There he is into the first corner. Over the curb, cleanly out of there. And here comes Neil up the inside of Seek into the first corner. Neil through the inside of Seek. Runs a little bit wide in the process, but gets away with it. Jamo's going to capitalise on Seek's loss of speed. Coming up the hill towards turn 2. Got to be careful, turn 2, it's a very awkward corner, as I think TY might have a look at King Domingo here, but no, Jamo has a little look at Seek, and he's through. Jamo's through. Seek down to 4th, TY trying to pass Domingo again. As we go down towards the 3rd corner, let's have a look at TY. There he is. Closing up on Domingo, will he go for a move? Nope, stays behind, stays put for now, everyone else through. Seek runs a bit wide, Domingo's going to have a look here. Seek runs wide, TY almost loses the back end. King Domingo looking to go through on Seek, I think he's done it. Yes, he has, he's gone through. TY has a little look as well, but to no avail, as the back end of that BMW twitching like hell. As Jamo closes up to the back of Neil. Oh, and Seek's going to get passed by TY if he's not careful. Just lost the back end a bit there. There's Neil Farmack with Jamo up the inside. There he goes. Jamo up the inside to the second to last corner and gets it in the Aston Martin. Good job from Jamo as Seek 1 still ahead of TY, but only just. There he goes in the orange McLaren. TY in the yellow and blue BMW that he ran at Bathurst. Jamo in second place. Neil all over the back of him. Neil building, Bidster building a big gap now. Neil Farmack gets right behind Jamo. I think he's giving him a little nudge there to say, there you go, mate. There's a little boost for you. TY 4th, Domingo 5th, Seek 1 6th. I think he just had a little mistake out of that corner, so that's spread them out. Whereas Jamo and Neil both with little penalties there as they go into the corner. Jamo runs a bit wide. Neil looking for a way through. Jamo gets on the gas earlier. Gets out the corner. There's Bidster coming down towards the 3rd corner. Nicely throws the car in there and out the other side. Loving that Porsche on this track. Jamo still with Neil behind him, but pulled a little gap on him out of that corner because of the extra traction of that Aston Martin. TY 4th, Domingo 5th, Seek still in 6th place. It's still a good battle for 2nd place though. Jamo, number 98. Aston Martin with Neil Farmack behind, still keeping the pressure on this new Red Bull Ring on Gran Turismo Sport, looking good. Lovely track, there's the ball through the arch in the background as Neil goes up the inside of Jamo, just gives me a little look just to keep the pressure on, but it takes a lot to pressure Jamo into a mistake. Same with Neil when he's in the front as well, as they both go through the last corner onto the straight. It's going to be a drafting battle now down here to the first corner. Who's going to get the run? Will Neil have a little dart to the inside? No, he won't. He's going to wait on the brakes. Practically pushing Jamo through the corner, saying, come on, let's go, I've got more pace. Go towards the second corner now. Bidster's still ahead. There he is into the hairpin at the top of the hill. Going round there, and meanwhile here's Jamo and Neil coming up to that same corner. Neil goes up the inside, he's going to try it on the brakes. Here he goes, on the brakes and the inside. He's got to try and get the traction and get the car stopped. Jamo gives him room, and then Jamo gets onto the curb and loses traction there. So traction, very important around Red Bull Ring, because you've got to get the run out of the corner to get up the hill. So one thing passing it, it's another thing keeping it. As we go up, down the hill now to the other side. Jamo back up the inside of Neil. Good move. TY says nudge. There you go. I want to join in as well, but then loses out with a bit of a twitch there. Domingo and Seek still in the same order, a bit further back, more spread out. Jamo still in second place. Doing very well. New track, first time on it on this game. We've been around it on Project Cars, but it's a different kettle of fish altogether. On this game, it's a lot easier on this game, it's a lot harder on Project Cars 2. As we go around the second to last corner, Jamo still with a lead on Neil, but TY's got Neil in his sights. Neil's got his mirrors full of TY now. As we close up, as we go on board with Neil here, looking back at TY, there's Jamo ahead of us. So we're on the brakes here, closing up right up to the back of Jamo, right behind him now. Patska pushing him around the corner, TY's behind. Neil has a little look out, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. Needs to get back in that draft, get a run up the hill. There's TY. As we go back to the outside cameras, last lap. Bits is already through that hairpin at the top. He's loving this track, he's building a good gap. But we'll focus on this battle. Jamo defends from Neil. Got to get the car stopped, got to get the traction over the hill. Gets the car straightened up and gets on the gas. TY gets on the gas quicker than Neil though. TY's through. Now it's his turn to try and harass Jamo, but he's not quite through past Neil yet. Now he is. There we go. Going to defend that position now. Will Jamo be able to get away with TY and Neil battling behind? Jamo goes, oh, TY with a beautiful line through that corner. Finally got that BMW hooked up the way he wants to. Coming out of that corner, coming down towards this long downhill left corner, and then straightens out a bit, and then goes left again. TY with a very big twitch there. As we go out of this corner, down towards the second to last corner. Jamo defends, TY behind. TY's going to look. Biz has won this race, by the way, at the front. Jamo defends. TY's going to go through on the inside into the last corner. He's going to nick it at the last possible second. Jamo's going to run wide. Jamo's going to try and keep his foot in it. It's going to be 3 to the line, and it's just going to be Jamo from TY from Neil. Close as that, but Bidster's your winner, and then there's Domingo and Seat 1 coming through in the background, so a bit further back. But there's your winner, Bidster. It's a good win for Bidster, and we'll see you next time.